Okay, so if you don't know already, Blac Chyna and Rob Kardashian are broken up. You know, she she left him. She took the child. You know, their new baby, Dream Kardashian. You know, she took furniture up out of the house and even took the man's food. I mean, how do you take a big dude's food? I mean, Rob Kardashian was probably looking for his comfort food. You know, his Cheerios and Cheetos and all that stuff. He's probably looking to go get him some eats when she disappeared upon him. And she took the food with her. She poof, like a genie, just disappeared and took the damn food. Listen, I know he was having a hard time that day, and I made a longer video about it and everything, showcasing what went on and giving my opinion and stuff. But this is a specific video about one of the things that came out when Blac Chyna was hacked. I think it was December 17th. I'm pretty sure that was the day that she was actually hacked. And man, on that Saturday, the things that were posted upon her account were just really damaging. She was talking to somebody. Now, first of all, she was talking to Young Thug in some of the messages, Jaden Smith in some of the messages. Yes, Young Thug and Jaden Smith are her fans. I know what you're thinking. That's some real fruity type. Anyways, none of my business. And she was talking to him. It was somebody, her lawyer. I think his name is Walter. Now, I don't know if there was anybody else that she was talking to in these messages. You know, there was a bunch of them. It's hard to keep track of every little thing that happened. But I'm going to read you something really interesting that she said. She said, nothing. He's lazy, fat, insecure. The person she was talking to said, shaking my head. I would be too at all this shit she's saying. She said, I got him a brand new range and he does this the next day. It's so wild. The person she was speaking to said, yeah, that's crazy. She said, so much money. So let's get this straight. It sounded as if she was regretting buying him the Range Rover as a present. She said that he's lazy, fat, and insecure. Now, if she wants to think that her man is insecure, you know, a lot of women go through that in their relationships with a man. I mean, Blac Chyna, as many times as I shaded her, as many times as I made fun of her, she's a very beautiful woman. I can understand how a man in Hollywood would feel insecure. Listen, if you were around regular dudes who have regular dude money, feeling insecure about your beautiful woman, hey, that could happen. You know what I mean? But when you're in Hollywood with all these people, with all this money and connections and different things that they could just throw at her, you know, to draw her in, I can definitely understand why Rob would feel insecure. I mean, he's overweight. He used to be like a heartthrob. A lot of women were attracted to him. Then he gained all this weight, you know. People were talking all types of mess about his family, talking crap about his relationship with Blac Chyna. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on. So he has a lot to feel insecure about. His physical appearance, his relationship with his woman, with his family. They just had a new child. You know, there's just so much going on in his head right now. But for her to call him, so it's one thing for her to bring up him being insecure. You know, it happens. Who doesn't get insecure from time to time about something? But she said he's lazy, and I don't think she should be sharing that with other people. She feels that he's late. Well, I mean, if it was her mom that she was speaking to, it would be one thing. But she shouldn't be talking to friends about this. That's like table conversation. You know, like that's the type of conversation you don't want to ever get out there. That's nothing you should be typing, writing, or expressing to anybody who's not in your bloodline. That's some shit you keep in the family and you keep that in the house. Listen, I think you're lazy, because that's embarrassing. But the fact that she called him fat and lazy and insecure, ooh, that was like 3 bullets. Damn, Blac Chyna, you should have been a hit woman. How dare you, lazy, fat, and insecure? I mean, this woman has no heart. I'm sorry, she is heartless. Cue the Kanye West song Heartless, right, Ninja? Now let me tell you something. Now, it'd be funny if somebody was actually listening to Heartless by Kanye West while listening to this and it's playing in the background. They're like, he must be psychic. Anyways, I'm not Raven Simone. I'm not psychic. Or am I? No, but seriously. She said this dude is lazy, fat, and insecure. And of course, people who watch my videos are probably thinking to themselves like, dude, haven't you called him fat before? Listen, yes, I've shaded Blac Chyna and Rob Kardashian plenty of times. You know what my nicknames for them ninjas are? Blac Chyna. Blac Chyna cracked vagina. And I call Rob Kardashian Slob Carfadassian. So, cracked vagina and Slob Carfadassian are my nicknames for them. But listen, it's all a joke, though. I'm just messing around. You know, I don't really think much about Rob, but I am a Blac Chyna fan. You know, a fan of all that beauty and all that booty, at least. I mean, I don't really like some of these moves that she's making out here in these streets. You know, I always said that I thought that their relationship was fake and phony and they were trying to get back at his family. And I said, man, that's no way to start a relationship. I mean, relationships should be built off of love and trust and people making a connection with each other. People truly loving and caring for each other. Not two people who are using each other to try to get back at people that they're upset with. And that's just my personal opinion. Now, I may be right, I may be wrong, but the way that she walked out on him and the fact that she was talking all this mess about him behind his back to celebrities, imagine if one of these celebrities would have gotten mad and just put out the text messages that she shared with these suspect dudes, suspect rappers like Jaden Smith and Young Booty, Young Thug. I mean, come on now. Could you imagine Young Thug puts out a diss record and he's like, and I'll even show the text messages right here. Boom, and it puts him on the screen, the music video. You know, he lifts up his skirt or his dress and the text messages just fly out on the screen. And it says, Rob is fat, insecure, and lazy. Cold-blooded, Chyna. Cold-blooded. I just don't think that she should be having those types of conversations with people outside of a very close circle. If she talked about this with his sisters, with the mother, the beautiful Kris Jenner, or with her own mother, my girl Tokyo Toni, I can understand. But to sit up there and talk with just the most random people, like, well, who does this, Chyna? But your hair is on fleek, though. Shout out to Blac Chyna. But anyways, this is all my opinion. What do I know? I'm just an asshole with a microphone. Let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. I could have gone longer, honestly. Anyway, visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more. Follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine, Meat Magazine 7 on Google+, and Meat Magazine blog on Instagram.